I, Bhumika Vasyani, welcome you all to learn English with me. Today, we are going to proceed further. As my all the students have learned vocabulary very well, I am sure you are going to understand the chapter better. Okay? Now this story, Rikki Tikki Tavi, interesting name, isn't it? Is taken from the same name. Okay, the book's name is same, Rikki Tikki Tavi, and it is a very good book for your age. You will be immensely interesting in this book. If you want to read the book, if you get a chance to read the book, do not leave. Please read. Okay, you will enjoy thoroughly. Now, this is a story about a mongoose. You know, have you heard about a mongoose? You might be knowing the Gujarati name of that mongoose, but I want you to find out the meaning if you have not understood by the English name. Okay? So find out Gujarati meaning of the word mongoose. Now, in this chapter, here it is told that a mongoose is not friendly with snake. Right? It does not get along with snake. So here is the story of a British family who has a child and who has adopted this mongoose and brought it home. Because in their backyard, where there is greenery and everything, in their backyard there resides two cobras, two snakes. So, in order to save their child and themselves, they have adopted a wild animal, that is mongoose, and that is the enemy of snake. If it sees the snake anywhere, it will kill the snake. So, they have adopted a mongoose. Now, as you know that any new member, if they join our family, it takes a little bit time to adjust with the family. Right? So here the mongoose also is doing the same thing. It is going on exploring all the things. So let us find out what all things this mongoose has done throughout the day. Is roaming here and there, or what is it doing? Let us find out.
I know all were waiting that let us start this chapter. Because this chapter is based upon animals, pets, right? And it is always exciting to learn about animals. We like that what are the things we want to know about them, correct? Yes. Now this chapter, its name is Rikki Tikki Tavi Goes Exploring. This chapter is written by Joseph Rudyard Kipling. Okay, he was an English journalist, writer, poet, and novelist. That means he used to write variety of things, especially for children. And one of his most popular books, the name is The Jungle Book. Oh yes, I know everybody has watched the movie. Yes, correct. And here, Rikki Tikki Tavi is taken from his famous book, which is by the same name, Rikki Tikki Tavi. Okay, now whatever we are going to go through or study right now, that is just a part of it, just a chapter of that book. Okay, so just think that how interesting it would be to read the whole book. If you get chance someday, then please read the whole book. It is very interesting. Here we are going to talk about the book in which there is a character named Rikki, who is a mongoose. And a mongoose is adopted by a British family to protect them from two cobras. Two snakes. Cobras are very deadly snakes, very dangerous. Okay, and those two snakes had taken residence in the British family's home. Now they had started living in their home, British family's home. Okay. Now as you know that snakes and mongoose, they are enemies. They do not get along very well with each other. Okay. They just, if they come in front of each other, they start fighting. And in most of the cases, mongoose is winning the fight. Now why they had adopted a mongoose and not any other pet? As we came to know that there were two cobras. They had seen two cobras, two snakes moving in the house. So they wanted themselves to be safe. So they decided that let us adopt a mongoose as our pet. So the mongoose will take care of the snakes, then we will not have to worry. Okay. And here Ricky's role is from a pesky animal to the protector of the house. Right? Now how when we buy a new pet or when we adopt a new pet, it takes little time to adjust with the family, to adjust with us. That pet has much curious questions in the mind. Right? It goes here and there. As soon as we bring the pet home, it starts exploring the house. It goes into one room, it goes into the drawing room, it goes into the kitchen, it goes into the gallery, exploring all the corners of the house. Here, the story is about that only. That how a little pet, how a little mongoose is adopted by a family, and how that little mongoose turns out to be the protector of the family. Okay? And how is the first day of Ricky in the house? Let us see. Let us go to page number 11 and find line by line, and let us read all his adventures, all his exploring things. Okay? Here is page number 11. Rikki Tikki Tavi looked down between Teddy's collar and neck and sniffed at the boy's ear. Now we know what is sniffed. Sniffed is trying to detect a smell. Okay? So here Rikki Tikki Tavi is the name of the mongoose. So the mongoose is smelling or sniffing near Teddy's collar and neck. Who is Teddy? Teddy is the little boy of this British family. Okay? A child in the family. Now as Teddy was sitting near, the mongoose is sniffing between his collar and neck. Then he climbed down to the floor where he sat rubbing his nose. Then the mongoose, and as you know, pets are not at all sitting at one place for longer time. So as soon as he sniffed the collar of Teddy's neck, he went down, climbed down, and he started rubbing his nose. Good gracious, said Teddy's mother. And that's a wild animal? I suppose he's so tame because we've been kind to him. Now there is a lady's voice is coming here, and that is Teddy's mother. She's telling good gracious is a type of just expression. Okay? So Teddy's mother is telling that look at the mongoose. Is it a wild animal? And he's so calm and he's so tame. I suppose he's so tame and so calm because we have been very kind to him. We should treat him little bit strictly. Okay? Your mother is trying to tell that the mongoose, who is a wild animal, should behave a little bit in a wild manner. Otherwise, how the mongoose will protect them from the cobras? Then, all mongooses are like that, said the big man who was her husband. If Teddy doesn't pick him up by his tail or try to put him in a cage, he'll run in and out of the house all day long. Let's give something to eat. Now the big man, who was the husband of that lady, he is telling that if Teddy does not pick the mongoose from his tail, then the mongoose will not behave like a wild animal. Then he will be calm. And you know that there is a speciality, and we should be careful also that whichever animal it is, okay, but we should never touch his tail or pull the tail, pick the animal by the tail. Otherwise the animal will become wild and angry. Okay, so here the man is telling that only, that if Teddy is sitting properly, then the mongoose will not do anything, then the mongoose will not behave wildly. Okay, it will become normal only with the family. But if Teddy picks up, that means the child picks up the animal by the tail, then the animal will be behaving like a wild animal. Okay, now he's telling that we have just brought mongoose home, it will be hungry, let us give the mongoose something to eat. They gave him a little piece of raw meat, and Rikki Tikki Tavi really enjoyed it. Now, as we know that if they have adopted a wild animal, what will be the food of that wild animal? It will be meat. So they have brought meat from the market and they gave him a raw piece of meat, and Rikki Tikki Tavi really enjoyed it. Rikki enjoyed the meat as it was the staple food for him. They eat meat only. When it was finished, he went out into the veranda and sat in the sunshine. Now, after the food was over for Rikki Tikki Tavi, it went out of the house, it went out into the veranda and sat there enjoying the sunshine. Okay? He fluffed up his fur to make it dry to the roots. Then he felt better. Now, as we have seen sometimes some dogs also, some animals also, that when they are wet, at that time, they fluff. Okay, they shake their body and they fluff. And their whole feathers or fur becomes fluffy. And they strike out all the water. After that only, they get dried completely if they have become wet. So here Rikki also is doing the same thing. Okay? And it is enjoying the sunshine. It fluffed up to dry itself up in the sunshine. And then he felt good. Let us go to the next page and see what is Rikki doing there. There are lots of things to explore in this house, he said to himself. Rikki is telling to himself, oh wow, it is a big house and there are so many things to know. I shall certainly stay and look around. Rikki is telling to himself again that I shall stay here and look around what all things are there in the house. He spent all day roaming about the house. Roaming means, as we know, that moving here and there. So Rikki was so excited as it was his first day in the house. It was so excited to move around and to find out what all things are there. So he spent all his day roaming here and there, finding out what all things are there. Right? And he was so excited. He nearly drowned himself in the bathtubs. As you can see in the picture, the mongoose is enjoying his bath in the bathtub. And look at the water. He is splashing the water all over the floor. Okay? Yes. And he was so excited. He put his nose into the ink bottle on a writing table. Then the next turn for the place is of writing table. The mongoose goes to the writing table and he wants to find out what is this bottle of. What happens, you see? Again in the picture down there you can see that he has put his nose into the ink bottle. And it is looking so funny, right? He climbed up into the big man's lap to see how writing was done and burnt his nose on the end of the big man's cigar. Now, the big man had a habit of smoking. So he had kept his cigar while he was writing. And the mongoose was so excited to see there also that what is the big man doing. So the mongoose climbed up into his lap and he started seeing how writing was done. And as you know that animals have the habit of sniffing everything, smelling everything. So it took its nose, the mongoose took his nose to the cigar. And my God, he burnt his nose. As the cigar was lit, he burnt his nose there. At nightfall, he ran into Teddy's nursery to watch how kerosene lamps were lit. Now, in the olden days, we did not have light of this electric sort of lights. So, there were kerosene lamps. You can still watch it somewhere in the villages. They use. Okay. So, the mongoose was so excited to go to Teddy's nursery. That means Teddy's room, the child's room, where he found that there are so many toys and so many things is kept around in the room. Okay. And he was so excited that how these lamps are lit. When Teddy went to bed, Rikki Tikki Tavi climbed in too. Now this again is the habit of a pet, of an animal, that when his master goes to the bed to sleep, it again climbs into the bed and goes with the master to sleep with him. Here when the child wants to sleep and when the child is going into the bed, Rikki Tikki Tavi also jumps there and he is also there in the bed with the child. But he was a restless companion. But as you know, animals don't sit calmly at one place until and unless they find the place comfortable, right? But here, this place, this bed was new for the mongoose. So it was restless. Okay? And the boy wanted to sleep. So the mongoose was a restless companion, a restless friend, a restless partner in the bed. And as we know that if we are sleeping with somebody in the bed, if that person moves, even we don't feel comfortable. We say that you please sleep now, so even I can sleep, right? He got up at every noise and went off to find out what made it. Now suppose if there was a noise of the window, so Rikki would run and go to the window, that what is there at the window which is making noise. If suppose there is a noise of the bottle falling down, at that time Rikki will go there at the table and watch how the bottle made the noise when it falls off from the table. Okay? Teddy's mother and father came in to look at their son, and Rikki Tikki Tavi was awake on the pillow. Both were lying in the bed. Okay, the child and the mongoose both were lying into the bed. So, as it was the first day, the boy's parents wanted to find out that how are they getting along, have they become friends or not, what is the mongoose doing. So all such questions were there in their parents' mind. So they silently entered the room and came in to see that what both were doing. At that time, Teddy was asleep, but Rikki was awake. Okay, Rikki had kept his head on the pillow. It was awake. I don't like that, said Teddy's mother. Teddy's mother is little bit worried and she's telling to Teddy's father that I don't like that. He may bite the child. She is worried about the wild animal. As the mongoose is a wild animal, she is worried that how can we leave the child with a wild animal? He may bite the child. Then let us see what does the father has to say about it. He'll do no such thing, said the father. The father is consoling the mother, explaining the mother, you don't worry about that. Nothing will happen. The mongoose is very nice. It will not do anything to our child. Then what happens? Teddy is safer with that little beast than if he had a bloodhound to watch him. Now, his father is explaining to his mother that Teddy is safer with this mongoose other than a dog. Here, Teddy's father explains the mother that even mongoose is fine if it is better that we have mongoose than a bloodhound. That means then a big dog. Teddy will be safe with the mongoose, don't worry. If a snake came into the nursery now they are worried about the snakes, as I had told you in the starting of the chapter. Two dangerous snakes have took place in their house, and so only they had adopted the mongoose to protect themselves from the snakes. So here Teddy's father is explaining, if a snake came into the nursery now, that means if a snake comes into the Teddy's room now, but Teddy's mother wouldn't think of anything so awful. But Teddy's mother is not thinking about that side, that a cobra or a snake may enter Teddy's room also. So Teddy's father is explaining that you think about the thing when that cobra might enter Teddy's room. What will happen then? So it is safer to keep the mongoose with the child only. So don't worry about it. The mongoose will not do anything. She just hoped that the mongoose wouldn't bring any harm to Teddy. Now, as she was expecting that the mongoose may bite the child also, but Teddy's father explained the mother that nothing of that sort will happen. So his mother should rest now. And she is also hoping that the mongoose will be friendly with the child and the mongoose will not harm the child. And do you know, children, when we have pet, the pet becomes friendly with us so early. As soon as we bring the pet in our house, it takes only few moments to become friendly with us. And the pets are specially, attached with the children in the house. If there are young children in the house, they become friendly so soon with them. So I hope you all enjoyed listening to this, right? How this mongoose is going to protect the child, and what are the worries when we bring a new animal into the house? What are the worries in the minds of the parents? All those things are expressed into this chapter. Okay, as I said, if you get a chance to read the whole book somewhere, please read it. It is very exciting book, because in the preceding chapters you will find how the mongoose protects the child and how the mongoose has become friendly with the child, how the mongoose has started playing with the child. And one fine day, the lady also, the child's mother also finds the mongoose safe for her child. Okay?
Along with this video lecture, you are going to get a worksheet which you have to do as homework. In the worksheet, you will find two questions, that is, the statements, state whether the statements are true or false, which will be based on the chapter which we have learnt. And you will find in question number 2 MCQ. Along with this video lecture, you are going to get a worksheet which you have to do as homework. Now, in the worksheet, you will find 2 questions. First question is state whether the statements are true or false, and that you will come to know only when you will revise the chapter or if you have heard this video lecture properly. Okay? And question number 2 is fill in the blanks. Both the questions are based upon the things which we have learned. There are 2 ways of doing the worksheet. Either you can take the printout of the worksheet and you can write the answers in the worksheet itself, or you can copy this worksheet in your rough book and write the answers in it. Okay, your choice. But if you are choosing to write the worksheet in your rough book, write it neatly without any spelling errors. Okay? Have a good day. See you in the next lecture.